Hello, and thank you for joining me in another video. Today I want to talk to you about a hot power fusion class, different than the C1s and C2s that I'm normally doing, that I took with Gabby. This was at 2:30 p.m., so kind of middle of the day, which is nice because I've already usually done some sort of dynamic exercise, warm up, hip. I have a hip mobility flow, or a morning hip flow, I think is what it's called on my channel. That sort of shows how I like to warm my body up in the morning. And so then I hit this afternoon class, and I was feeling good for it. Now, when I walked in, obviously Gabby's awesome. Her and I are good friends, and I freaking love the girl so much. But she had this music going on that was more like jazz. There was a guitar, less tech, less of that Odessa, less like Flume, none of that. She had like more of a grainy vibe going to it, is how I would describe it, like mahogany music, so to speak. And I really like that because it gave a different, unique vibe and then brought me into a practice that I remember really well. In the class, my balance was off. So I had been rolling with my friend Zach, meaning doing a little bit of jiu-jitsu. He's really good at it, and he was showing me how to actually move in some ways, and then we would actually just roll after he would teach me some of the moves. I almost got him once or twice, but he's just way better than I am. And I was really tight in various areas because of that, and I do a lot of HPF, so there's attachment there where like I want to be able to get to a certain point in the poses where I've been and then improve from there. But my balance was off because of this hip tension from moving in a way that I hadn't moved before. And so when I'm trying to move into any of these balancing postures, I kept falling. I wasn't able to really extend in them because I just kept falling. And for a while that was irking me, but well, not for that long, but it was irking me. And then I realized in that moment that the whole goal is the presence with that, not the actual pose itself. And so through her cues, she maybe cued me there, I don't remember that specifically, but through the practice itself, I was able to really hone back in on that presence. And so as a teacher, I'm going to make sure to focus on cues that can bring people back into that idea that it's not so much about the poses. It's definitely helpful to give cues to show people like how to move their body to get into a pose if they don't understand it. But beyond that, it's a unique expression of the self through the body, and then from there your energy moves within, and that's how you're able to release emotional stress and really just find the presence behind it all. And I was able to find that even when I couldn't get my foot more than 2 or 3 inches off the ground. So thanks for the great class, Gabby. And thank you for tuning in to watch this. Peace.